Why, hello there, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. Those who are watching, those who are lurking, greetings, hello, and welcome. And new people out there, hello, welcome. Hit that subscribe button when coming to chat. You can hit the like button too if you'd like to support the channel even further. You can go one step further than that too and become a wussy. Become one of us, man. An outcast, a renegade, one that has been left behind. Alrighty, enough of that bollocks. Welcome to a new game on the channel, Seafarer, the ship sim. And I've got to give my dues and my shout outs. Many thanks to the developer, to Keymailer, and to the developer's marketing department and all that sort of stuff for very kindly granting me a key. It's greatly appreciated. It's definitely something that's been on my list for a good couple of weeks, and I've been gagging to get this one. Same with the shooting range simulator. Decided to give it a chance. Who knows? You know, if you don't ask, you don't get. And there we go. What I do like to see on this menu right here is this part. Wonder when that's coming. That'll be fun. Multiplayer. Well, it's good to have you anyway, live or if you're watching after. Let me know what you think about the game. If you've got it, drop some comments below and all that sort of stuff. Alright, get a couple more seconds of the tune, we'll be finished. And we can get on with it. Coming up a little bit later today, I'll watch Simulator 2. Huge shout out to the 44, aka Survival Gaming, for sending me the key. I'm very generous. That's a channel there. Go and like a channel and do what you gotta do. Alrighty. Should we get into this single player? Come on, where's the really easy one? Oh yeah, let's see what we can get into. There seems to be a bit of a delay in the image being transferred by Streamlabs, so apologies for that. Hello, birdie. We're gonna have to look at these graphics and see what we can do. Astragon Entertainment presents. Oh, to be able to fly like that. Okay, we definitely got to have a look at the graphics, see what we can change and add and whatnot. The Seafarer, the ship sim. What if we get to pilot one of them big boys? Woo! Orca. And the orca. And look at that tugboat. Eleanor.
Hey, I'm over here. This way.
Alright, let's go through the...
There's the legend. Come over here.
Yeah, hang on a second. Let's have a look at our options. Okay, so we've got a high generation, upscale. Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, well, we'll keep it as is. It's pretty high. Oh yeah, well, let's see how it plays. It does seem a little bit screen teary. Could be mouse sensitivity. Yeah, it's pretty sensitive. Let's see if there is a mouse sensitivity. Intensity. Sensitivity. Okay, just drop that down just a bit. Not too bad. Could do it a little bit more. That's quite sensitive. That's a little bit better. It's kind of... I'm gonna have to spend a little bit of time and just going through the graphics just a little bit, because it's still kind of, when I move, it's kind of blurred still. Alright, let's carry on. What's up, dude?
It's been so long. I'm glad you came by.
Teddy, your mouth ain't
moving. I could really
moving.
use your help. There's so much to do on this ship. I can't handle it all by myself.
Why not, mate?
But can you still do all this stuff?
Well, I'm bored.
Come on, I've got a little test for you.
Alrighty.
First things first. If you're ever unsure what to do, just check the task list. There's always something that needs doing. You won't run out of work.
Okay, this is the task list. Here you can see all the tasks you have to do. When you accept an assignment, all the required steps will be shown.
Seems like you've already figured it out. All right,
yeah.
let's start with a short cruise. Head to the bridge and make yourself comfortable.
Alrighty. Nice movement. It's pretty dark, no? Again, I will have to fiddle, so excuse me while I do that. That's probably the gamma, I think, is it? Yeah, they want it actually down like that. That is way dark. I prefer it lighter. Oh, that's a bit better. That's definitely a bit better. I'll have to do a little bit more off screen.
Feels great to be back at the helm again, right? On your left, you can raise the anchor, and off we go.
Okay, so that's the anchor. Holy mother. Hey, Bosch boy. How you
Once
doing?
the anchor's up, it's full speed ahead. You do remember that tugboats have 360-degree rotatable propellers, right?
I am
no
actually
reverse
aware.
gear here.
Yeah, okay. So use W to increase and S to decrease. Okay, so forward, backward. Use A and D to rotate the thruster pods. Okay. Thruster pods can be rotated through 360 degrees while runners operate at a limited angle. Keep in mind that each ship controls differently. Settings will be retained until you reset them. Use E to stop the engine and Q to reset your pods. While at the helm, you can monitor your speed, engine, and rudder settings. Additionally, you have an overview of your fuel level, engine status, and hull integrity. There's going to be a lot to remember here. After a night of drinking Belgian beers, this is going to be fun. Alright. Just let me know if the game is too loud. Maybe, please. I think it's alright. Okay.
Awesome. Let's take this beauty for a spin.
Alright. And we are running. Well, sailing. Teddy, what's up, dude? Eye on the prize. It is a little bit loud? Okay, cool. Okay, so let me get used to these engines.
Look at this mess. A powerful storm swept through here last week. It tore up docks, boats, everything. Wood as far as the eye can see.
Ooh, this is going to be interesting with these controls. So they just keep going until you stop them. Mother. There we go.
Now to port. Let's check out all the debris.
Yeah, before we do that, mate, let's just quickly go to settings, audio, turn the master down just a little bit. Like that. Turn his voice down just a bit. There we go. That should do it. Alrighty then. I want us to go there. Let's do this nice and slow, shall we? Ooh. Oh, hello. Okay. Oh, we can scroll up. Okay, that's awesome. Hopefully the audio will be much better now. Oh, look at them big engines turning, those propellers. Nice. Oh yeah. So then, from what I remember about sailing as a kid, you got to preempt everything because the movements are so much slower. So before you want to stop, you got to stop before you want to stop.
The trash ended up here of all places, and cleanup still hasn't finished. Better go slow and keep your distance. I don't want anything getting stuck in my propellers.
Yes, sir. And I remember the first time I ever played a ship-style game. I'm sure it was Sail Manager or something like that. It was pretty cool. Wait, are those seals? Can you hear them?
A bunch of seals have already made themselves at home here. That one up front kind of looks like you.
Hey, watch it, Teddy. You muppet. Magic Q, how are you doing, dude? Are you ready for some rap house? On Sunday, mate? Shanky girl, my god, how are you doing today? Alright. God, they're a noisy bunch, aren't they? I think we're going to call them Aiden's neighbors. Bro. Where are they? I can't even see them. I can hear them, but I can't see them.
Slow down. Watch out for that catamaran ahead.
Well, this is tricky, man. Well, this is tricky. Holy hell. I don't think it was going to be this tricky. If there's timed missions, I'm... yeah. Lost. Why the hell's anybody not sorted this place out, man? What's going on here? Glad I went with keyboard, I've just got to say that. Oh god, there's a lot of mess. Are we going to have to clean this crap up?
Alright, good.
Or when did he release the house? Definitely sounds like your neighbors. There we go. It's called Wussy Gaming. Q, that's the mess. Yeah, a hurricane blew through here, so there's a lot of crap to clean up. Graphics are fantastic, though. I have to say, the water
I
is
hope the
just
seals
incredible.
don't get too used to their artificial sandbar. Hope you find a better sunbed, my furry friends.
Oh, the weather's crap.
Man, that weather's not looking good.
Yeah, sure
You
ain't.
better head back to port before it gets worse.
Yes, man. I'm trying. Wow, these controls are tricky. And I know you can do them individually too, so you could do like a pivot. Have one pointing left, one pointing right, and just send it, and the things will just spin around or something. Yeah, time to have a coffee drink. Yeah, awesome. Hey Bill, how you doing, mate? How's Canada today? I still want to go to Canada, man. Send Posh to Davy Jones's locker. Posh will probably eat it, mate. Alright, let's give it full beans. Band's build, yeah. Watch out, he's got the spanner, mate. Oh, welcome to Mettington. Alright, hello, Mettington.
A lot has changed in Meddington since you left. But you know what hasn't changed? The fish sandwiches, of course. Still the best, right here.
Yeah, where do you want me to go to now, mate?
Food rig to Eleanor, please respond. This is Captain Hansen speaking. I see you're trailing us with the tugboat. Can you push us out to the dock real quick? They forgot about us, and otherwise we'd have to wait 2 hours. No problem, Captain. We got your back.
CNX, how you doing,
Didn't
man?
see that coming, but I'm not complaining. Hansen's a good one.
Yeah, it's kind of it's quite tricky, but it'll take a little bit of getting used to. But the ocean that they've done is absolutely spectacular. It really is. Okay, so you can hide the HUD if you want it. Nice. Kevin, Metallica fan, how are you doing, mate? How is you this Friday morning? We are sailing on Eleanor. I tell you what, that water is spectacular. Really, really, really nice.
The Tide Guard is back on patrol. They're monitoring the traffic.
Oh, that's
Keep a
them
low
over there.
profile. With this visibility, we should probably turn on the lights, just to be safe.
What lights, mate? All lights? Yeah. Oh, mate. Well, I'll get as fast as I can. Doesn't feel like you're going fast, but we're doing... What are we doing? Does it tell me? It don't tell me. I got no idea what to do. Nice one. See how independent you are, Mr. Kevin? It's awesome, dude. It's awesome, man. Yeah, doing good, mate. Got a good day of gaming coming up. We've got this right now. Let's start slowing down a little bit. We got this, and then we'll be playing with 44 a little later this afternoon. Power Wash Simulator 2. Hopefully do a good long stint on that. No radio shows until January, potentially. So I've got time on my hands.
First, you've got to line up properly or it won't work. But be careful.
Okay, so let's do this nice and slow. We've got to go in for a push. Okay. Okay, so... well, this is going to be rather interesting, isn't it? Nice and slow. Slow and steady wins the race. Looking good.
Now give it all you've got.
Really? Did you worry about your boat, mate? Give it all I've got. Is it working? This thing moving? I hold K to align my vehicle. Ah, okay. That's cool. Oh, I like that. How do I know if it's working? Is this thing moving? Thing is, we can't actually see the boat moving. That's all I see from here. I guess it's just going to be really slow considering the size of this thing and this tug, right? Are you moving? Can't tell. It doesn't look like the thing's even moving, man. I'm trying to see if I can see any sort of like... There we go.
Thanks, folks. I owe you one.
Always, Hanson.
Yep.
Damn, I totally forgot about the test.
What test?
You know what? There's no way you would have failed anyway. Head back to the dock and let's grab some fish sandwiches to celebrate.
You gotta be careful, yeah.
That container ship's a real beauty, huh? Maybe one day you'll get to tow it. Or better yet, steer it.
Your younger brother used to collect people from the oil rigs. Jeez, yeah, no, that's crazy. Oops, didn't mean to do that. Okay, we've got to get to the other side there. Okay. Yeah, this, I was a bit concerned about the graphics when it fired up, but no, it's quite pleasant. Quite pleasant indeed. Yeah, so I watched T. Martin do his episode 1 of this, and I was like, damn, this looks like such a cool game. Do we have a horn? Oh, where's that? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Damn right we do. Let's go get some fish sandwiches, man. Fish and sandwiches. Oh yeah, that's exactly what I said first time. They have got this. The water texture, the flow, the swell, the current, everything. They have got this absolutely spot on. Incredible. And agreed, yes, it must be one of the hardest things to replicate. I mean, look at it. Posh, I don't know if you watched any of his flight sim stuff. All he did was talk, just non-stop, and he messed up so many times. It got too irritating, so I just switched off. And I haven't watched any of his NASCAR stuff yet, because then I'll just want NASCAR again, so I'm not gonna bother. See you next. Yes, I have. I have played, I think it was Sail Simulator or something like that, in the very early 2000s. You can't watch, yeah, T. Martin, because he talks constantly. Yeah, he doesn't shut up. A lot of his videos I never finish watching because I just get irritated. I love his content, but yeah, I just
There's
get
our
too
dock
irritated.
up ahead. Don't mess this up at the last moment. I'm starving.
Yeah, let's try and get in here. Yeah, it's too much talking. Yeah. Okay, once the arrow and the indicator inside the colored area. Okay, whatever that means. Okay, to dock. I am holding K, mate. It's not doing anything. There we go. That wasn't too bad.
All right, good job. Why don't you come down here to the railing with me?
All right. Yeah, so this is the part that's a little bit sort of, look, I'm bald. It's sort of weird.
That was fun. But before we take a break, I want to show you the awesome stuff your tablet can do. Pull it out and I'll walk you through it.
Alright, mate. Blimey. Alright, press T to open up the tablet. Alright. Welcome, Seafarer. Okay. In every port, you have the opportunity to take on jobs for the various factions. Check the journal on your tablet to see which tasks are available, what the requirements are, and what rewards are offered for completing them. Only one job can be active at a time. Follow the instructions in the task list to complete your assignments. To cancel a job early, use the journal on your tablet. Available jobs depend on various criteria such as the region, port, or profile level, and they rotate after a certain period. So be sure to check your tablet regularly for new tasks. Yeah. Woo-wee. I would love to get NASCAR. Yeah, the one that I saw at TNX, I didn't really answer your question. I have played, I think it was Sailing Simulator in the early 2000s. Then I went to, I think it was Ship Sim, way before I was a streamer. Way before. And that was sort of like back then open world. You know, it was a confined map, but it was open world. I use inverted commas. And then after that, there wasn't any sort of like games that I wanted to, sailing games that I wanted to get into. But then kind of got into Fishing Barents Sea, the very first one, which was, I did a full-on series on that on this channel. Well, it was absolutely fantastic. I really thoroughly enjoyed that. It was such a massive grind, but so worth it in the end. I preferred the smaller ships and the fishing side of it rather than the crab hunting and potting and baiting, because the ships are so hard to control. And then the second one came out. I think it was the Fishing North Atlantic. I think that's the one. And they kind of changed the UI and all that sort of stuff, so it wasn't quite the same for me. And that was just my opinion for what it's worth. I tried to do a series on it, but I didn't enjoy the mechanics of the game. They just changed it up quite a bit. And then they brought out Ship Sim. I think is it that? Wait, let me have a look quickly. Sorry, let me just have a look and see. Ships at Sea, which I've got roughly 41 hours in it. That had so much potential, but then I kind of gave up on that as well. 44 and I did a one trip, and it was like 6 hours to get to one port in real time. It was like ridiculous. So, you know, for streaming purposes, not so great. Unless you're totally dedicated to the game and you are willing to sit and stream a 6-hour journey across the ocean and just talk to people. If that's your vibe, then great, awesome, go for it. Not everybody has 6 hours to just do one trip without even completing a task. You know, so there is that. From what I've seen of this game, and then obviously this game came out. So what I've seen of this game so far, or what I have watched at least, is the missions are pretty interesting. Distance to travel is going to be interesting. I know there is a fast travel option in here, but it uses more fuel. I think it was the same in Fishing Barents Sea. It was exactly the same. So yeah, I can expect that. Okay, anyway, back to this. Back to the NASCAR thing. Yeah, I'd love to get the NASCAR game. Do something different. Yeah. Oh, nice, Kevin. Very nice. You're going to be doing 24-hour Microsoft Flight Sim streams after Christmas. Fucking hell. Good luck to you, dude. Okay, under Fleet, you'll find all the information about your current ship. At the port, you can carry out repairs, refuel, and purchase consumables or equipment. You can also switch to another ship in your fleet or buy a new ship. Interesting. Okay, oh, what are we? We're a SEAL buddy. Is that what we are? I don't know. I've got no bloody idea. In the user tab, you'll find all the information about your profile and progress. If you ever get stuck, you can look up explanations of all the features under hints.
That's it. If you want to work with the other factions, just reach out to them. They've always got something going on.
Alrighty. Getting your feet wet. I wonder what's their feet wet. Okay. Choose your starter boat. Ooh, okay. Holy shit, look at the size of that thing. Take on introductory assignment from one of the factions to find out which jobs and ships you want to start with. You'll have the chance to get to know all factions before making a decision. But don't worry. Your choice won't lock you into a faction permanently, okay? Good to know. Okay, so... Crescent Port Logistics, Cargo Ferry, and then what's Tide Guard? Inflatable police boat. Police that keep the coast safe. The Tide Guard is an alliance of several divisions, including the police, coast guard, and fire department. It ensures safety with service patrols, inspections, and escort jobs in this rigid inflatable boat. That's obviously going to be super fast. This is going to be super slow. But you, Chad, get to decide which one do I go for. Logistics or police? You have 10 seconds to decide, Chad. Start now. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the winner is none of you, because one of you chose police and the other one chose logistics. You bunch of muppets. Damn it. I guess, well, I'm going to have to make the decision then. Exactly, damn it. Popo. I must go Popo. I'll be honest with you. I was leaning more towards the logistics side of it. Because I think that, you know, driving some of these big boys could be rather interesting. But Popo does sound intriguing. However, I know Team Martin went straight to the Tide Guard and did this, so I know what to expect. I haven't seen anybody do this yet. So what do we do, Chad? What do we do? Right now, Popo wins. Putting out fires is... Yeah, I saw Team Martin doing it. It's kind of interesting. It takes a long time, yeah, because they sort of like reignite little areas on the boats. Seen that. But like it does say, you can switch back. Well, I mean, the thing is with this game, what I've seen so far, is that everything takes time. Everything takes time. Do one of each? Yeah, I could do one of each. You have unlocked the following items. Hey buddy, Teddy here again. Congratulations on passing your training course. There's no stopping you now. Stop me now. Have you given any thought to your next job? I could use your help with a container delivery for Crescent Logistics. Mull it over. I'll be waiting for your decision. Okay. First campaign job is now available. You can check the map anytime to find out which port to visit to continue. Teddy is waiting for you in Nettington. In the meantime, you can take on various jobs and explore the world. Okay. Helping hands. Your old buddy Teddy McMillan has reached out to you and wants to collaborate. He's already got a job from Crescent Logistics and he needs your help with it. Will everything go smoothly? And will you be able to impress the CEO of Crescent Port Logistics, or will Teddy's dream be over before it even begins? Fast travel is disabled to do this. Alright. Oh, hello. Hi there, big fella. Good lord. I'm gonna pilot this thing. Shit, I should have gone for the Popo thing. Oh, what's that new game coming?
I'm so glad we're doing this together. The start of my company wouldn't be the same without you as captain.
Sort of, mate. It's our company. Don't be a muppet.
For the time being, we are working together with Crescentport Logistics as a service provider. But in the long term, I want to operate completely independently, of course. The order today is an important delivery to Crescentport, directly in front of their headquarters. A baptism of fire, so to speak. I bet they want to check our work in person. They have a new CEO, Reuben Brooks, who got in touch with us personally and even provided us with a crew to make sure everything runs smoothly. Cool, right?
Yeah.
The ferry has already been loaded in record time. All you have to do is get behind the wheel and set off.
Docked. Yeah, that's the one. Alright. What do you want me to do, mate? Sail to Crescentport. Shit. Fuck. Okay, Okay. Woo! Look at this thing. Are we moving? Yes, sir, we are. Okay. 30.2 nautical miles. Alright, folks. Well, I guess we're gonna have to suck this one up, won't we? Yeah, Dockbus Sabre looks pretty rad. What's it? The other road one? Road Kings. That looks awesome. What is my first impression of the UI system? Do I think it's do I consider it smooth? I mean, the game overall is, the cutscenes seem sort of like a little bit sort of motion blurred, and lots of blooming on the bright colors, like the whites and stuff like that. Oh, look at this thing turn! Look at them engines, man! Holy jeepers! Okay. Little turns, little turns. Oh, this thing is flying. Overall, the actual outside of the first-person view is actually better than first-person view. I mean, look at this. You see what I mean? It's I'm just, I think what I'm more sort of, not in shock, but like astounded by is the water. You know, the ripples. We haven't seen, I said ripples, chat, don't be naughty. You know, what I haven't seen is like swell. So, I would like to see swell. I'd like to see how the boat will react to that. I'm sure that'll probably come at some point. The weather's pretty cool. I like that. Ah, Kevin. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate it, man. You far too kind, mate.
Mettington and heading out. We expect you in Crescentport before nightfall, so the cargo can be transferred on schedule.
I'll get there when I get there, chick. Jesus. But yeah, I think for me, before jumping in the game, I was like, please let the water, the oceans be awesome. Just let everything be smooth. The first cutscene, I was like, oh, I'm not so sure if my graphics card's going to be able to handle this. But it clearly, obviously can. I mean, look at that. It's beautiful. And the fact that you can see under the boat is awesome. The sun, the glare, reflection. I mean, that's pretty cool. And this is not on ultra, this is on high. Look at the wake behind it. Even that is amazing. That is very, very cool. Let's turn in a little bit. Right. Compendium, Maddington. Kevin, you absolute tit. Shut it, you tit. No, I appreciate it, mate. Thank you. Ooh, point of interest. Gulf of whatever. Alright, look at this. How do we move this map? What? Wait, what? Whoa, 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 whoa.
Damn, something's wrong with the engine. Can you take a look at it?
Okay. What the f... How do I get out of here? There we go, that's better. I don't like seeing myself with a bald head running around like a lunatic. Oh, what the bloody hell? Get me out of here, man. Todd. Yeah, sets your life, mate. Oh, is this the whole oil thing? How am I missing? Okay, I can't get in here. Obviously, I've got to go down there, don't I? You've donated £15 in 4 weeks compared to your average 400. Jesus Christ, mate. It's got to do with oil filters and stuff like that, I believe. Resources are provided for this job on your own ship. Always stock up. You never know when an emergency might hit. Indeed. Okay, so if the engine room indicator turns red, the engine should be inspected. Each engine component has its own inspection point located either directly on the engine or on the nearby screen. If the indicator turns yellow after the check, the component requires a repair. A malfunction symbol will appear above the faulty part and the defect can be fixed directly at the engine. Once the repair is successful, the engine room indicator will return to green. Ow, that hurt. Temperature's running high, okay. Ooh, there's quite a few things here. Alright, yeah, that's that. Done that one, haven't we? I know, here we go. Oil. Damn it. Okay. What else is wrong? Temperature's good, so we should be good then. I know you mean well, mate. I do appreciate it. Okay. still something going on? Why is it saying 0.0? Damn it. Air filter should be changed, okay.
The wear and tear must have gotten pretty bad over the last few years. Looks like everything's working again.
You're on life number 3. Well, you must be a cat then, dude. You got 9 lives. Awesome. Alright, we're gonna miss our timing here. Okay, where is the checkpoint? There it is there. Oh, we drifted some. That's great. I love that. Didn't just stay in one point, you know what I mean? That's awesome. I like that. We are going to be late now. She's going to be pissed off and whatnot. Hi, I'm missing playing Power Wash Sim 2. I'll be playing it later this afternoon with the 44. So, yeah, looking forward to it. Are we there yet? No. Still got 12 nautical miles to go, so 3 hours later. This is what I was talking about, man. The hell is my microphone picking up now? Good lord, I don't know. Shouldn't be picking anything up. Posh Boy, yes. 44 gifted it to me yesterday, so we could play it today. So on average, you get 34,500 rand per month. Yeah, I bet that's more than what you get. Yeah, by 34,500 rand a month. Yes. I don't touch anywhere near 1% of that, mate. Does streaming pay? Nope. It does. It does. Pays in other ways. I mean, it's like, it's literally every second or third month Google will pay out, because you got to meet a threshold, right? So if you meet a threshold, let's say 1,000 rand, you get paid. But they take, I think they take like 20% of what you earn. So when somebody pays $10, I get 8. That's before PayPal take their cut. You know? So yeah, by the time I get anything, I mean, sometimes I look at the AdSense, which gives you sort of like an indication of how much you've earned or how much you're going to get paid. And I'm like, okay, I could do with 1,500 rand. That'd be very nice. And yeah, when it comes to it, it's just over 1,000 that I get paid out. So yeah. So those who want to be a streamer and think you're going to be making money from it, unless you're unique and have a different take on games and play the games that draws people to pay money, then I would not say that's the career you should go down. If you're thinking it's going to be a career, it is not, no. Yeah, it's not good, mate, but, you know. And Google sent me a thing to say, We need your VAT ID number, your South African VAT. I don't pay VAT because I'm well under the income threshold, well under. And they just said if you don't give us your VAT ID number, Google could retain 30% of your earnings. It's like, fuck me. I'm not getting paid anywhere as it is. Now you want to take 30% of my 30%? Yeah, whatever. Thanks, Google. Yeah, exactly. It's a gamble. Life is a big gamble. Indeed, it is. Uh-oh. Here comes kitty cat. Don't make eye contact with the cat. Otherwise, it'll jump on my lap. Yeah, you know, some YouTubers that have made it.
It's great to have you on board.
Why.
It just wouldn't be the same without you. When I decided to start my business, I first had to think about what exactly I wanted to do. But it wasn't that much effort after all. Ruben Brooks only replaced the old CEO of Crescentport Logistics a few months ago. He had realized himself that he was getting too old for the job and probably wanted to spend more time with his family. I bet he's vacationing on a real big yacht somewhere.
Better off doing OnlyFans. Nobody wants to see these moobs, mate. Yeah, you got to take risks to achieve. Yeah. This was more out of necessity than thinking it could be a money earner. But you all know that already, so I won't go into that. We could join. We could join. Your moobs are my moobs. It's only 10.8 to go. 10.7. And just so that you are aware, chat, I'm going to be doing these in short stints because pretty much majority of doing these streams in this particular game is going to be like this, right? Just sailing around. So it's more about chatting to you guys and catching up and all that sort of thing. So if you're into it, cool, stay. If you're not, hey, that's okay. Go, you know, go find a Minecraft server somewhere or whatever. Land ahoy! Exactly. Flight Sim is an awesome game, but it's not a great game to stream. Unless you get those diehard, you know, the diehards that will hang out with you for the whole, you know, 4 or 5 hour flight, however long your flight is, and chat like this. Hello, whale. Awesome. Yeah, Kev, I've been there. I've had streams where there hasn't been anybody in it, and I did like a 4 or 5 hour stream, and there was nobody in there. It's soul crushing, is what it is. Soul crushing. Yeah, that all does depend. I don't think, you know, with the way the world, you know, everything is so fast. You know, everything is just like at an instant. Who wants to sit down and watch a Muppet from South Africa sail a boat from one island to another? You know, who's got time for that? Oh, not again. You gotta be kidding me.
Again? Well, you know what to do.
I do, man. Go, Gadget, go. What have you Muppets done to my boat? There's a problem with the boat, the engine. Okay, that's that. It's not that. Oil is changed. What else? Oil filter. What else? There's something else as well. What the? Is this something new now? No, that's bollocks to that, mate. Where's up here? Filter change required. Okay. Filter change required. Thought we'd done it. Where's the other filter then? Is there another engine somewhere? Yeah. Nope. Oh, down here. Oh, look. Okay. Look at that. Then, what's next? That's all good. What do we got here? Temperature. Okay. Looks like something on the right-hand side, doesn't it? Go. Ah, son of a bitch. Go. It's all good. We're all good. Okay, engines 1 and 2 are running perfectly fine. Slightly off course now. Ooh, there's some land there. Oof, good thing we got that done. Uh-oh. Not happy, are they? What the hell is this now? Ever been on a real cruise ship or ferry trip? Yes, have. Went on from Portsmouth to Bilbao. Spain. Went through Bay of Biscay. What a fucking nightmare, dude. It was awesome though. I kind of enjoyed it. Okay, isn't it T? No, not that. You don't like boats. Shit, how do I bring up the radial again? No. Not T. T's the tablet. F? No. There you go. I forget. Bay of Biscay. Jesus, that was... We had a rogue wave. I had a case of John Smith's beer. It was funny as hell, man. Warden didn't enjoy it. Stayed in bed the whole time. Quite enjoyed it. I don't mind being on the ocean. That's pretty cool. I like it. Okay, let's just see how we're going to do this here. Where they want me to go. So let me just bring this back a bit. Straighten up. Have a quick look at the map. Okay. So we're doing good. Just got to keep going forward. What is on and what is off? Oh, there we go. Okay. Oh, we gotta try and get in there. This is water reflection, I think. It's literally pissing against the wind. Never was on a hovercraft. I know my folks were many, many years ago. In the 90s. Rally cars are fun, I bet. Planes suck. Yes, they do, especially if you open up your door at 37,000 feet. Ooh, what have I unlocked? Anchor watcher, modern glasses, anchor watcher. What the hell is all this stuff? Okay. I'll have to look into that. What the hell just happened? Oh, not again. You gotta be kidding me.
Not again!
Macmillan, are you stranded or what's the holdup? You're still not in port and we've already been waiting longer than expected. The new boss wants to know where his shipment is.
We had one or two incidents, but it was our first trip. Things will improve in the future, I promise. But yes, we should be picked up here.
This is holding up the whole operation here. It's not going to make a good impression on the boss.
Sorry, the mistake's on us. I'll only have good things to say about you. I also know someone with a tugboat we can use. We'll manage it from here without too much extra cost.
Do you even have a helmsman on board?
The best!
Okay. What do we got to do here? Oh, I'm in this thing now. Holy shit. Okay. And shit. Are we gonna tow this thing in? Yep. Holy mother, okay. Which means we have got to think about how we're gonna turn around here. Well, that's gonna be interesting. Interesting. Just trying to figure this out. Too far away. There we go. Okay. Oh, fuck me. How do I get out of this thing? Okay, what am I supposed to do? Alright, so, request the messenger line. There we go, here comes the dude now. Whee! Okay. Got it. Tied to this thing. they'll take the line then. There we go. Pass the low line using the winch control. On the bridge. Okay. Interesting. And there we go. Alright, so tow the client ship to the designated location. To do this, take the helm and set course as usual. Make sure the tow line lug remains taut at all times. Once the client ship has reached the target area, interact with the joystick to release the tow line. Alright. Nice and slow, don't want to pull that too hard. There we go. All right. Look at the map. Okay. Just to the right, down there, and then to the left. You've never been to an F1 race, Kevin? Damn. Isn't your kind of thing? Yeah, it can be pretty boring.
The dispatcher seems a bit tense, but the CEO was actually very nice on the phone. Without him, we wouldn't have gotten this opportunity. I hope he forgives us for things not going completely smoothly.
Yeah, well, the FI can just suck it. Rather go and watch NASCAR. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. Going round in a circle. I'd rather go watch like Le Mans or something like that. 24-hour race or something. That's exciting, doing something like that. I'd love to do something like that. Particularly at Brands Hatch, I mean, iconic. Yeah, I've got a kitty cat hovering around now. And yeah, apologies if you can hear every single conversation that's going on. The microphone's doing its thing again. Yeah, I mean, I've got a, on Streamlabs, you can see the microphone levels. So when I'm not talking and I hear it going up and down and somebody else is talking, then I know it's sort of like picking up. I may not hear it because of the sound of the game. Yeah, 24-hour Lamar. I'd like to see that. Oh, this is awesome. The fact that it's, you know, you got to take your time with this. I like that. I like that. I hear you, brother. Why are you hooting? What's up? Yeah, that's something I'd love to go to, the Goodwood Festival of Speed. Seeing those iconic cars and new cars and experimental cars and all that sort of stuff, that'd be awesome. I think I'd geek out. Yeah, full electric, I don't know. Bring back the V12s or whatever, man. You know the V12s? V6? Whatever. Oh, look at the wake. That is awesome. Jesus, the developers did fantastic on this water. Blimey. Wow. And if you play the game, you can feel like the sluggish pull of the water as well. Awesome. Incredible. It's going to be a little bit of shadow. Take like a wide turn, I think. Can't cut it too far, otherwise we'll go into that corner, right? Start turning in. Steady. Look at that. Look at that wake. That is so awesome. Yeah, got to be careful here. good. Probably have to drop the line and then push it in, won't I? Mind you, it might be alright if I just keep like hugging the side of the dock. Might be alright. Don't want to get too close to the side though. Right there, fellas. Start slowing down now. Show me the markers, man. Oh, that is tight. There it is. Release the towed vessel at the marked area. Right. Wow, that is tight. Okay. And that's gonna be this thing over here, isn't it? Oh shit, which one is it? That one? This here and the right. Okay. There it is. There it is. Job done.
There you go. We made it after all. Now the ship just needs to be unloaded and our mission will be complete.
Huh. Alright. Alright, how do we do that then? Unlock the twists. Ah, okay. These. Okay. many do I need to do these? Quite a few then. Okay. All of these? Interesting. Damn it. Okay. It's already open. Open. Okay, so that's all good. That's all good. That's all good. Get some more down here. Okay. Done. Okay, that's done. Oh god, this other side as well. Okay, that's good. Oh, something here. Okay, next. Okay. Why is this one highlighted so? Did I miss something? Maybe those are the ones I got to lift up. Okay, what's next? Here. Open. Open. Open, and open. Here. Open. Anything. Okay. Okay, so it's still missing something. Open. Open. That one already. Why is the numbers not looking? What have I done wrong? Yeah, obviously I've done something wrong somewhere. Okay, so the highlighted ones are the ones I shouldn't be doing. Nothing. Okay, well, you know for next time, right? There we go. Unload 150 thingies. Okay, how do I do that? Take it I'm supposed to get onto that thing? How the hell am I supposed to do that? Hi mate, come lift me up. What am I doing here? Okay, how do I get onto that thing then? Is there a bridge or something? No. I don't get this. How do I switch over? Okay, how the hell am I supposed to switch over? How do I unload? Hello. Hey. Yeah, I don't get it. I'm sure there's somewhere you gotta stand for that to happen. But I'm not seeing where that's at. Wait, what? How the hell do you switch over? Is it from map? Legend escape. Okay. Anyone? No? Oh shit, man. You would have thought there's some sort of pop-up would come up. I'm sure it probably did tell me. How the hell do you get on terra firma? What the... I'd love to unload the containers, but I have no idea how the hell they do it. How about you tell me, man? Is there something here? Teddy.
There you go. We made it after all.
Oh, yeah?
Now the ship just needs to be unloaded
Okay.
and our
Alright, so that's what we had to do. I had to speak to him. Or maybe not. What the? Is that shit all tied up again? No? Hmm. Okay. What the hell? Okay. How do we switch from one to the other? Damn. Spacebar. Really? Spacebar. That's what it was all this time? Okay, how the hell do I see what's going on here? Okay, so it's this one here. Yeah. Where are the controls, man? Okay, left mouse button. Right mouse button to pull up. Okay, it's green. No. Okay. Space. No. F. Take it, we've got to get the green light on this thing. So what the hell? This is rather interesting. R, E, is to extend it. Q to minimize. I have no idea what the hell I'm doing. That's obviously not right. That's for a massive container. Why is there a cross through it? I mean, it's showing up as... what does that say? Locked, unlocked? Damn, this is tricky. Unlocked. Okay. How do I grab it now? F? F. Locked. Is that right now? Have I got it? Yes, I have got it. Okay. Holy Jesus. Wow, it's a bit cumbersome. What is it again? Okay, let's go to this. So it's still locked. How the hell do you unlock it? I'm pressing all sorts of keys here, man. Little mouse button does nothing. What the? Z does nothing. X. C just changes camera. E, N, J, H. H is the HUD. G, F. And obviously left and right. Q does nothing. R does nothing. T, Y. U, I. You would have thought it'd be the F button, but it's not. Shift, caps, tab is just a tablet. Control, Alt. Good lord. K, L. This is the P for the pause menu. Lift up, lift down. I mean, maybe it's not right. Now it's green. So let's change that again. Z, X, B, F. Yeah, so you got to get it spot on. Wow. Okay. Jesus. Spot on. Again, go to C, unlocked. Z. Okay, so you gotta wait. So it is F. You've got to be so precise. so precise. There we go. Wow.
And that's a wrap. Awesome work. We got it done.
About time. We had a delivery scheduled before nightfall.
Adriana, don't be so tough on them.
But you said...
We all just need to get into the groove, right? Great job, Theodore, and to your team as well. I'm looking forward to working with you again.
Thank you. I take full responsibility for the delay. We'll be on time next time, I promise.
Me too. Here's to a great collaboration.
Oh, like Ruben. Forget that other Adriana bitch. Bastard. Jeez, that was a bit cumbersome, trying to figure out the docking situation. But
that went well enough. Thanks again for being there. It felt just like old times. For me, at least.
Hey, look at me. I look suave.
My offer still stands. The jobs aren't letting up at all, and I could really use you here.
I don't really like being used. I'm more of a lone wolf kind of guy.
We're going to go far, you and me.
Wait,
this is just the beginning.
Alright. Chapter 1 done. Yay! Right, job successful, job accomplished, rewards, money, and whatever that is. Oh, there we are. On the boat again. Oh, that's going to be it for me today. For this, at least. What a great game. I'm going to get stuck into this. Plenty, you can expect more streams of this throughout the coming weeks. And of course, don't forget, a little later today, we're going to be doing some Wunderbar Power Wash Simulator 2, released yesterday. So it's going to be a bit of fun. Thanks for being here. See you next. Posh Boy, Bill, Kevin, good to see you, yeah, mate. And have a good and fantastic rest of the day. Appreciate the company. And we'll see you again in a couple of hours' time for some Power Wash Sim 2. Thanks for being here, folks. Thanks for the dono, Kev. Greatly appreciated as always, you naughty little shit. Love you guys. Ciao, ciao.